In the next 10 seconds, try something bold. Place a hand over your heart, lengthen your spine. Take a slow breath and let this line ring like a morning bell. My word has power under grace and in perfect ways. If your body gives a tiny shiver, that isn't random. That's intuition knocking, reminding you that words aren't just sounds, they're commands of consciousness, and consciousness is what moves circumstances. Most of us are trained in ask, hope, wait. You pray for a bill to be covered, a phone call, to arrive an opportunity to land at the perfect moment. But asking often broadcasts, lack in life mirrors the state you're transmitting. Florence Scovel Shinn invites a simple radical pivot from asking to commanding, from pleading to declaring, from I need to I have. The power isn't in the volume, it's in the identity speaking. When you speak as someone for whom it's already done, the corridor doors of destiny start to open. Still, power comes with responsibility. Command never means forcing people or bending free will. It means affirming what is yours by divine right and letting it arrive gently, safely, under grace, and in perfect ways. To give your words real weight, set an inner rhythm. First, release the old denial, install the new affirmation, then stand in the already done feeling assumption. If worry rises, cast the burden to inner wisdom and practice non-resistance. Stop wrestling the outer scene and tune your inner state to match your declaration. How the universe speaks to you through meaningful coincidences. A stray sentence, a perfectly timed email repeating numbers right after you ask. Not every signal deserves your faith, so begin with Florence's guardrails. Divine right, divine design. Aim your words at the divinely right outcome. Never violate anyone's free will. Under grace, manifestations arrive softly and harmoniously. No forcing, no strain. Cast the burden and forgive clear fear and resentment before you speak so your receiving channel is clean. If that small warmth in your chest is here now, take it as a good sign you're touching a frequency. Few stay in for long. Don't rush to debate it or persuade anyone. Prove it with one small receiving action. Write your command. Send the email you've delayed. Make the call you've postponed, or give a little value as a seed. The universe doesn't respond to empty phrases. It responds to you, the new you, who's speaking. Next up, we'll stack a short 3-step alignment denial, affirmation, assumption. Add the safety clause under grace and use a 60-second body reset so your voice carries natural authority. When life's pop quiz arrives, as it always does, you'll know how to stand in the calm, repeat your word, and let the right door open. One calm voice spoken, as already done, is often enough. Be honest with yourself. How many times have you whispered, "Please, let me have enough money this month. I hope someone accepts my resume. I wish things would get better." Please, hope, wish sound humble, but deep down, they stamp a label on your identity. I'm lacking, and life, like a precise mirror, reflects the label you broadcast. Florence Scovel Shinn gives us a gentle but razor-sharp principle: your word is law. Not law to control other people, but law that aligns you with your divine right under grace and in perfect ways. The difference between asking and commanding isn't just a change of words, it's a shift of identity. When you ask, your body curls into defense, shoulders fold, chest tightens, voice hesitates. When you command, with the quiet steadiness of someone who already has, your spine lengthens, breath deepens, and your voice carries without force. Psychology calls this embodiment. The body tells the truth about your deepest belief, and the universe responds to that body-mind signal faster than to any explanation. But command in Florence's spirit is never harsh. It's the final word about something already completed in the invisible, so form has to update. First, you clear the path inside. Use this 3-step rhythm today. 1. Denial release, the old recording. Gently, but decisively, all thoughts of lack, delay, and doubt are now powerless. Every wall of postponement falls under grace. Denial doesn't ignore facts. It refuses to let old meanings keep driving. 2. Affirmation. Set the new frequency. Choose a warm, concise line aligned with divine right. Wealth flows to me naturally. The right people and right timing are already assigned. All my destiny door opens before me under grace and in perfect ways. 3. Assumption. Wear the result in your body. Sit tall, breathe slow, and feel it finished. Now the light chest after bills are paid. The happiness in your voice when the yes call arrives. Your hand on the doorknob of a new office. Quiet gratitude now, not someday. Once these 3 are set, your word becomes law inside an ethical fence. Nothing resists my voice under grace and in perfect ways. The phrase under grace is your spiritual brake. It protects free will, honors boundaries, and keeps you within your rightful good. You never command a specific person or force a decision. You declare so the right thing arrives the right way. For smooth practice, use the 4W frame. When ideally morning before your phone and any time your mind scatters. Wear a quiet corner, open chest, long spine, so the body supports your voice. What the denial? Affirmation command trio, clean and simple. Witness record even tiny shifts quicker, replies a surprise offer, or simply a wave of calm in your chest. Evidence on paper helps your brain see so your heart can believe deeper. One subtle, crucial note: if you're carrying a burden, fear, guilt, anger, your words feel heavy and have little lift, use cast the burden. I hand this worry to divine wisdom within me. I rest in grace. The right way appears now under grace. And when life tests you, an unexpected bill, a schedule snag, don't fight with panic. Practice non-resistance. This too works for my good. I see it serving me now. You cut power to the old pattern and strengthen the new signal. To break the long habit of asking, you need behavioral proof. Choose one bridge action right after your declaration. Send the application you've avoided. Make the call you delayed. Tidy the account to honor cash flow. And give as a seed a thank you, a nugget of value, a spontaneous donation. Giving and receiving are 2 ends of one stream. Open one end and the other clears. Fast language upgrades, practice aloud. Please, enough money this month. This month's provision is already available. I receive through the right channels under grace. I hope someone calls for an interview. The interview call is already appointed. I answer with clarity and calm. I hope they pick me. The right opportunity chooses me, or something better opens in perfect ways. Worried that commanding will make you hard. Remember, gentle authority is the signature here. No performance, no pressure, no convincing anyone. Agree with the simple truth: what belongs to you is looking for you. When you speak as one who has the world, stops arguing and starts arranging. Let's practice together. Create a shared field in the comments. Your old asking line, e.g., please help me get through this month. Your new declaration, c.g., this month's flow is enough and easy under grace. One bridge action you'll take within 24 hours. Send an invoice, call a partner, refresh your resume. Your comment timestamps your choice and lifts someone walking beside you. If this spoke to you, tap like, so the signal reaches those who need it. Subscribe if it's our first time together. We're building a community of gentle authority where words heal and make a way. Next, we'll go deeper into assumption and identity. Why some people repeat the right formula, yet nothing moves, and how to wear the result in your posture, voice, and breath. You'll get a 60-second alignment drill and the under grace safety break. We'll also decode the pop quizzes that appear after you command, how to recognize them, stand steady, and turn them into steps upward. If you're ready, meet me in part 2, where we don't just talk about power, we become it breath by breath. When you switch from asking to gently commanding, a new question appears. Who's speaking the command? If the speaker is still the me of lack, the words may be correct, but the frequency is wrong. In Florence Scovel Shinn's spirit, assumption isn't daydreaming, it's wearing the finished state. From there, every breath, glance, and step quietly confirms it's done under grace and in perfect ways. Do a quick, honest check. Who am I when I affirm? The one begging for a chance or the one assigned to it? The one chasing money or the one money naturally finds? because you give it a clean path. Identity is the invisible mold that casts your experience. Change the mold and the picture changes. That mold lives less in clever words than in the felt truth inside your body. Let's go straight to practice, a 60-second alignment you can do right in your chair. 0 to 10s, set your axis. Sit tall, soften shoulders, hand to heart, slow, even breath. Eyes at horizon level signal your nervous system, we're safe. 10 to 30s. Where the result, call up a finished moment the. We chose you email the paid in full balance, the yes call. Don't tell the story, feel the light chest warm, belly soft neck. If the body resists whisper, I allow myself to feel this. 30 sound to 50s. Word as law. Breathe with the line I speak as one who has. The right door is open under grace and in perfect ways. 50,000 into 60s. Anchor in behavior. Lean forward like you're about to stand. Let the body say to the subconscious, I'm moving. This is your first bridge action. Once you've worn the identity, your words carry identity power. A simple line like, wealth flows to me naturally lands differently when it rises from an open chest, easy breath, and calm eyes. You're not trying to persuade the universe. You're announcing an inner fact, and life keeps time with that music. To avoid drifting into hollow slogans, watch for 4 common misalignments. Parrot mode, repeating lines while the body stays clenched. Fix return to breath and posture. Body shifts, then mind believes. Bargaining with the universe. I said it right, why isn't it here? Fix add the safety brake. I receive in perfect ways under grace, then take one bridge action, naming a specific person. Trying to command someone. Fix speak your divine right instead. The right relationship with mutual freedom and consent is appointed now. Waiting for proof before believing. Playing judge. Fix declare, then certify the micro turns calmer. Chest quicker reply random encounter. Build the route with a 1-day embodiment ritual. Morning, 3 minutes. Denial 30s. All patterns of lack and delay are now powerless. Affirmation, chapter 60s. The right opportunity has chosen me. Assumption 90s where the received feeling. Seal it. Nothing resists my voice under grace and in perfect ways. Midday 1 minute. Hand to heart, 3 breaths, remind I speak as one who has then carry on. Night. 3 minutes. Journal 3. Signs, a message, an idea, a lighter mood. The brain needs data, you provide it. Now, translate identity across 3 arenas. Language you can use today. Money, I don't have enough. I'm a wise steward of generous cash flow. Money finds me because I give it the right path under grace. Scared of paying this bill. I pay in peace. The money returns multiplied through the right channels. Work, clients. Please. Someone give me a shot. I'm the answer they're seeking. The right emails and offers line up for me. Not confident closing. I speak little, value speaks for me. Win-win agreements form naturally. Relationships. I want them to come back. I choose free matching love. The right person steps in perfect ways. Afraid of rejection. I'm easy to like and trust. My heart is a safe home for love. If an old voice whispers, I'm not worthy, don't smother it with slogans. Cast the burden. I hand this shame to divine wisdom within. I rest in grace. The truth of me lovable, whole, useful now speaks, then pivot to service. One small helpful email, one useful action. Identity in action is what the universe trusts. How to know you've worn the new identity. Breath naturally, deeper and steadier when you think of your goal. Voice half-tone, lower unhurried pauses. Choices you act like someone who has declining misfit work, accepting aligned invites, investing where you expand. When the inevitable pop quiz arrives, don't run back to the old self. Say, this too serves my good. I read it as an alignment signal under grace. Then repeat the 60-second ritual, Tests are echoes. If you hold the new stance, they fade. Let's turn the comments into a changing room for identity. Post 3 short lines. Old identity, 1 line. I often, e.g. rush, fear, lack. New identity, 1 line. I am, e.g. a wise steward of cash flow. The appointed answer. Tiny evidence today. 1 detail, faster than usual reply. I said no to a misfit offer. My breath stayed calm while discussing money. Then drop A on any comment that strengthens you. We're building a shared field where each person mirrors the truth back to the others. If you're ready, we'll step into part 3, why power triggers fear right when results draw near, how to stand steady in the storm, and how to use the anchoring line. Nothing resists my voice under grace in perfect ways as a peace anchor, not a pressure tool. Courage becomes habit, and habit becomes circumstance. There's a fear few people dare to name, not the fear of failure, but the fear of success. The fear that the moment you speak a sentence as law, the door actually opens. And you can no longer hide inside the story, I'm powerless. Years of living in the comfort of waiting make a strange kind of warmth you can blame the economy, the boss, the past. But when you declare, from an already decided identity, your word flies like an arrow and life asks you to follow it. That's when responsibility knocks. Will you live as the person you just confirmed yourself to be? Florence Scovel Shinn isn't here to scare you. She simply shines a steady light on a gentle but exact truth. Your word is law first of all to you. When you speak, the nervous system registers the body, reorganizes, and circumstances begin to turn. Often, right as reality starts to move, a pop quiz appears, the last echo of the old pattern. An unexpected bill, a delayed email, a misunderstanding. Not to punish you, but to ask, do you truly believe what you just said? It's why things can feel darkest before the dawn. The old beliefs are exposed so they can be cleared. Picture a very American morning warm coffee. Your inbox lights up payment due. Old you would spiral. Here we go again. Today you pause in the kitchen, hand to heart, 3 slow breaths. Whisper. This too works for my good under grace and in perfect ways. That line isn't a spell. It's a decision to stop feeding the old story. Next, deny the pattern. All thoughts of lack and delay are now powerless. Then affirm rightful supply already exists. I receive it in peace. Finally, issue a gentle command. Nothing resists my voice under grace and in perfect ways, and take 1 bridge action, open your calendar, make a call, send an invoice, propose a clean agreement. That small step is testimony in the inner court. I stand with my declaration. Why do tests come fast and sharp? Because habit wants 1 last round. The mind hisses. See nothing changed, but a truer part of you knows. Don't read this as failure, read it as muscle work. Like your first run, burning legs don't mean you're weaker, they mean you're learning. Same here, when you shift from pleading to command, every structure, inner and outer, wants a moment to learn the new way. Hold your poise. Poise gives God power a chance to rush through you. This is where Florence repeats the one skill that keeps the sea calm, non-resistance. Non-resistance isn't giving up. It's refusing to box with a shadow on the wall. You don't argue with the bill, shame the email, or mutter about bad luck. You return to center, where the word becomes command, because it rises from an already finished identity. From non-resistance flows right action, negotiate in peace. Reorder cash flow, open a revenue door, close the leaks. Every such act lays another brick of the new reality. Ships come in over a calm sea. A deeper psychology often blocks the path, the secondary gains of staying small. So long as you're pitied, you can delay the dream. So long as you have an excuse, you can vent and feel lighter. To drop that benefit is to accept being misunderstood, to quietly do the work, and to accept that quick results require new discipline. That's why people turn back the moment the door opens. If you want to go through, use this burden release. I hand my attachment to victimhood to divine wisdom within me. I rest in grace. I choose the identity of a creator. Then do something concrete. Silence a distracting notification, complete the task you've avoided, or give a small gift value as a seed. Giving and receiving are two ends of one stream. Open one end and the other begins to flow. Another common block is resentment. It traps energy in who owes me and what they did. Resentment makes your voice heavy, commands lose resonance. Forgiveness isn't a blank check for wrongs. It's reclaiming power. I release them to freedom and I am free. What is mine by divine right comes under grace. Florence calls it the law of forgiveness. Repetition impresses the subconscious until you're master of the situation. What if I speak? Nothing resists my voice, and nothing outside moves. Watch for 3 inner proofs more important than surface events. Your breathing deepens when you think of your goal. Your voice naturally drops half a tone with calm pauses. Your choices look like someone who has you. Decline. Misfit work invest where you expand and speak plainly and kindly. When these 3 appear, the flywheel's already turning. The outer is now a question of timing, and Channel Grace handles that better than you can. A small real-life picture, a woman in Austin stopped saying, "I hope I can cover rent." Each morning she denied, lack affirms supply, then declared, "Nothing resists my voice under grace in perfect ways." On day 3, an old medical bill resurfaced. The old panic rose, but she paused. This too works for my good. She called the hospital. An unapplied concession cut the bill nearly in half. That afternoon, a former client messaged with an urgent project 50% prepaid. Not fireworks, just reality aligning to someone who stopped begging and began to speak law. The test came. She read it in the new light, then acted in the new way. Bottom line ethics. You don't use command to coerce anyone or strong-arm outcomes for a narrow gain. You speak, so the right thing comes the right way for all concerned. Under grace is your safety brake and your shortest route. God's pattern, not man's pattern. Don't pin faith to one channel, my way, not your way, stalls the flow. Let infinite intelligence choose the cleanest path. Your job is poise and response. Community practice because a shared field multiplies. Faith in the comments, write 3 lines. I used to fear. Name your fear of power. Today I choose. One responsibility you accept. My command is, include under grace and in perfect ways. Then name one bridge action you'll take within 24 hours. A call, a proposal, a finished task. When you write it, you timestamp your new identity and we'll bless it with you. Now, next, we go straight into alignment and inner truth. Because the universe doesn't respond to the mouth. It responds to the person you are. In the next part, you'll get a 10-minute daily alignment to keep your voice on key, an integrity checklist to catch fear in disguise, and a way to use. Nothing resists my voice under grace in perfect ways as a peace anchor in negotiations, interviews, and money decisions. When alignment becomes habit, habit becomes your life. Let's make your words carry weight not by pushing outcomes, but by speaking from a nervous system that's already settled. Today we'll turn your intention into a full body signal and then into movement under grace. The anchor is simple, one aligned routine, one gentle command, one small receiving step. 10-minute daily alignment, ALIGN01. Min. Awaken. Sit tall. Soften. Shoulders hand to heart. Inhale. 4, hold. 2, exhale. 6, whisper. It's safe for me to be fully present. 1 to 2. Min, let go denial. Kindly but decisively. All thoughts of lack, delay, and self-doubt are now powerless under grace. Denial isn't denial of facts, it's retiring an old story. 2 to 4 Min. Invite affirmation. Choose 2 to 3 warm, concise lines for today's theme. Money, work, relationships. Rightful cash flow is already circulating through me. My destiny door opens in perfect ways. 4 to 6 Min. Generate assumption. Wear the finished state in your body, light chest, soft neck, warm belly. Hear the ping of approval. See yourself signing calmly. If your body resists murmur, I allow myself to feel this good. 6-7 min at command. One short decree, slow and steady. Nothing resists my voice under grace in perfect ways. Let your pitch drop a half tone. Feel your breath deepen. 7-9 min. Bridge action. Take one small receiving step that confirms your new identity. Send the email, book the call, quote the price, plug a cost leak. Action is the ink that signs your declaration. 9-10 min. Note, witness. Log 3 small signals, a surprising opportunity, a clear ease in your chest, a friend who reached out. Brains need data, you supply it so faith can root. Then keep the acronym in mind, ALIGN. Awaken, let go, invite, generate. Note, the 5-point integrity check, before you speak breath. When you think of your aim, is your breathing deep and even, if not return to awaken? Voice, are there peaceful pauses between phrases, or are you rushing? Intention, does your command cross anyone's free will? If so, reframe to what is divinely right for me with under grace. Action is there, a bridge step ready right after you speak. Without it, your command has nowhere to land. Give/receive. What will you give today to open the flow? A thank you, a helpful insight, a small inspired gift. Put alignment to work real-life placements. Negotiation. Before the call, 60 seconds of ALIGN. During slow cadence, short sentences, a smile in the voice. If needed, repeat inwardly, under grace. Anchor line. I trust a solution that serves both sides in perfect ways. You're commanding the quality of the outcome, not other people. Interview. Threshold ritual. Touch the doorknob and whisper, I'm appointed to bring the right value here under grace. For tough questions, one breath steady. Eye contact. Answer at the pace of peace. Inner anchor. I speak from someone who already has. Close. Thank you for the opportunity. I look forward to the best next step for both of us in perfect ways. Money choices. Ask. Which option opens my chest, warms my belly, and settles my voice? Florence style. Intuition travels with peace, not jolts. Soft command. Cash flows wisely through me. Every expense and income grows shared benefit under grace. Keep from sliding back 4 stabilizers, non-resistance. When a pop quiz appears, don't box the shadows. Read it as muscle work for faith. This too is good. I see how it serves me now under grace. Forgiveness. I release them to freedom and I am free. What is mine by divine right is coming. Resentment is a rock in the stream. Forgiveness lifts it out. Intuition. Ask short, listen short. What's the smallest right step? The first simple, quiet answer is usually the one. Ethics and boundaries. Never name a person to force their role in your life. Declare qualities you receive. Respect freedom fit shared prosperity. Also try a 7-day word fast. No complaining/blaming, excusing. If you slip, run denial, affirmation, command in 60 seconds. Stuck day. Use the 10-minute reboot. 2 minutes. Breathe and relax shoulders, jaw, belly. 3 minutes handwrite. My word is law. X10. Handwriting ingrains the state. 3 minutes. Action number 1, scan contacts, message a past client partner. 2 minutes. Action to 2, tighten a proposal, value stack, product image. Context cues you can deploy. Before a call, negotiation speak once, then define success as right for all concerned. I negotiate in grace. The right solution wins. After a no, don't crash the wave. A better fitting door is opening. I move with that door. Ask, when's a good time to revisit scope? Big bill appears. Skip, ugh, short again. I declare today's rightful provision for this bill under grace, then choose a receiving channel call. renegotiate, sell an unused item. The 4C, safety filter, and 2 fast fixes, calm clarity, compassion clause, under grace, and in perfect ways. When all 4 are true, your words carry safe power. 2 common errors: forcing tone. Fix inhale, 4 exhale, 6 hand to heart, whisper, I choose peace, then read again softer and slower. No grace anchor. Fix under grace and in perfect ways, or something better. Ongoing anchors that compound public anchor. Place a shortened line where you'll see it, right work and income, now under grace. Minute of authority. 3 times daily, morning, noon, night speak 1 10 to 15 second command. Fewer better reps beat a burst and bust cycle. Your closing cue for today. Speak once slow and sure. Nothing resists my voice under grace in perfect ways. Then take 1 5-10 minute receiving step. Tonight, write 3 small proofs you noticed so your brain can see what your heart already knows. If you'd like to anchor the shift publicly, it helps drop a comment with 4 lines. Today's affirmation, 1 warm sentence. Today's command include under grace, in perfect ways. Bridge action, 1 specific step within 24 hours. 1 piece of evidence you'll log before bed. Then bless someone else's comment with a shared witnessing, thickens the field, and speeds gentle results. This is the moment we fit all the pieces together. You've learned to shift from asking to gently commanding. You've worn the new identity in body and mind. You've stood steady through pop quizzes. Now we place the central decree right into daily life. Nothing resists my voice under grace in perfect ways. Remember, the power isn't in the syllables alone, but in the person who speaks them. Calm kind already agreed to live as the appointed one, not the pleading one. Before the 3 real-life arenas set the footing, so your command takes root. Honesty, admit what's here. Worry, fear, jitters, then cast the burden. I hand this to divine wisdom within me. I rest in grace. Alignment, 1 slow breath. Open shoulders, soft jaw. Feel the already done state spread through your chest. Ethics always seal with under grace. In perfect ways, your safety break that protects free will and the right good for all. Bridge action, decide 1 small step you'll take right after speaking. Action is the ink that signs your declaration. Money, let the flow find you. Scenario. You're about to pay a large bill or you want to increase income. Use the 60-second cadence. Denial. All patterns of lack and delay are now powerless. The walls of postponement fall under grace. Affirmation. Intelligent cash flow circulates through me. I'm a wise steward of wealth. Assumption. Feel the lightness in your chest after the bill is paid. Feel the generosity in your choices. Command. Nothing resists my voice under grace in perfect ways. Real-world language. Pricing. I set a fee that reflects real value. The right clients are ready in perfect ways. Approving an expense. This outlay returns multiplied under grace. Opening income. Aligned opportunities line up. I notice and respond. Bridge actions, send the unsent invoice. Propose a fair fee upgrade. Plug a spending leak. Follow up a quiet lead. Inner signals, deeper breathing, while viewing balances, decisive yet peaceful choices, tidier money tracking. Career negotiation. Give your words natural weight scenario. Interview, contract talk, or pitching. Do a 90-second prep. Stand tall, feet like anchors. 3 cycles of 4-2-6 breathing. Hand to heart, I'm appointed to bring the right value here. Inwardly, whisper once. Nothing resists my voice under grace in perfect ways. Then speak in short, clean sentences with a smile in your tone. Conversation anchors. I'm proposing this path because it serves both sides in perfect ways. This scope warrants an investment of X, or we can right-size to Y to protect quality. I'm open to even better options. Let's find the precise fit. After the meeting, Bridge action, send a same-day summary, clarify terms, and schedule the next step. Inner signals, less firefighting with words, slower cadence. You speak from enough not to be enough. Relationships. Let right love arrive the right way. Ethical frame, never command a specific person. Declare the qualities of the relationship, freedom match, respect, nourishment. Use a 60-second cadence. Denial. All clinging and fear of loneliness are now powerless. Affirmation. I'm a safe home for true love. I give and receive freely. Assumption. Feel the body become soft, warm, spacious beside a fitting partner. Command. Nothing resists my voice. The right relationship is appointed under grace in perfect ways. Language in conversation. I expect honesty and kindness, and that's what I give. If this isn't a fit, we let grace lead us to two better paths. Bridge actions send a clear message about boundaries, needs. Prepare a welcoming corner at home. Schedule a nourishing activity. Inner signals, less control, a gentle no when needed, easier breathing during and after talks. Timestamp your word. Make it an event. Florence would have you write her it to mark a point on your timeline that the universe reads as established. In 3 minutes, write the date and time. Write the full decree. Nothing resists my voice under grace in perfect ways. Write the arena money, career, relationship, plus the bridge action. You'll take within 24 hours. Sign your name. Optionally post a one-line public version as a witness. Then for your 24-hour checklist, 1 denial, 1 affirmation, 1 decree, 1 bridge action, 1 inspired giving, and 3 small proofs you'll log before bed. When tests visit, in 72 hours. Don't panic. Read them correctly. Your faith muscle is exercising. Use the 3 standard replies. This too is good. I see how it serves me now under grace. I stand with my declaration, then take 1 bridge action. I release everyone to freedom and I am free. Hold your ground and you'll notice the already open door become obvious. Your task is to walk through with the gentle poise of one whose word is law first to yourself. Keep the rhythm light and durable. Midday anchors, set 2 alarms, noon and late afternoon. Each time do 60 seconds. 10s, breathe. 20s, speak your decree. 30s, take 1 receiving step. If a money storm hits pause for 30 seconds, choose peace. Declare a graceful solution today, then make 1 stabilizing call or action. Swap vague wish verbs for power verbs. Declare. Open, respond. Choose. A brief mirror practice. 90s stand, kindly smile slightly. Speak once or twice, your voice sets the chord of the house. And always keep the golden guardrail under grace and in perfect ways. It isn't only spiritual ethics, it relieves pressure. You name the destination and let wisdom choose the cleanest path that lifts everyone. If agitation rise at I take nothing from anyone, I violate no one's free will. All are raised. Community Q, make it public, make it real. Comment with 4 lines. Arena money, career, relationship, pick 1, decree. Nothing resists my voice under grace in perfect ways. 24-hour bridge action, 1 specific step. 3 proofs, signals you'll log before sleep. Tap A on any comment that gives you courage. Shared timestamps thicken the field and results tend to arrive quicker, gentler, and right on time. When the inner lamp is lit, you don't need to shout for the world to hear you. 1 deep breath, an open posture, and a ripened sentence are enough. Your word is law. All the way through this journey, we've pivoted from asking to commanding, from waiting to taking gentle responsibility, from fear to calm authority, always under grace and in perfect ways. The rest is simple. The door is open. Step through it. Before we close, here's a compact 20 to 24-hour ritual to seal today's shift in the morning. Deny the old pattern. Delay is powerless. Affirm the right good, The right opportunity has chosen me, then speak as law. Nothing resists my voice under grace in perfect ways. Midday, take one bridge action. Tonight log 3 small proofs in your journal. If a pop quiz shows up, whisper, "This too is for my good." Under grace, stop funding the old story and stand in your new identity. Timestamp your word. Ink makes it real. Right beneath this video, write 4 quick lines. Context: money, career, relationship. Your decree include under grace in perfect ways. 24-hour action, 1 concrete step, 1 proof you commit to notice before sleep. Writing turns intention into an event. Drop A on any comment that gives you courage. Shared witness strengthens the field for all of us. 10 distilled affirmations adapt to your aim. I speak as one who already has. Intelligent cash flow circulates through me. My destiny door opens before me in perfect ways. I am the answer they're looking for. It's safe for me to receive more. Love arrives in freedom and right match. I release everyone to freedom and I am free. Delay is powerless, grace leads the way. I act clean, clear, kind. Nothing resists my voice under grace in perfect ways. Affirmations asamantanas. 90-second bedtime read. Let it tuck you into peace. Tonight I lay every burden in the hands of divine wisdom within me. I am wrapped in gentle peace. The walls of delay have fallen. The way is prepared. In the morning I wake with a light heart, bright eyes, and ready hands for the right good. Money opportunities and right people recognize me with ease. I speak little. Value speaks for me. I step through the door that opens for me under grace in perfect ways. Carry these 3 anchors into the week. Grace, take nothing from anyone. Violate no one's free will. Keep the clause under grace. Event bridges measure movement by timely signals and open doors, not cash alone. Response: 1 short concrete action is your receipt. It seals the word you spoke. If this resonated, write your decree in the comments to timestamp it and tell us where you're watching from. Like and subscribe if you want the next practice real case studies, how to read tests correctly, voice pace gaze tweaks for negotiations, and a 60-second script for emails, calls and interviews. We're building a community of gentle authority words used to heal and make a way not to impose. When doubt peeks in hand, to heart breathe and say once more, nothing resists my voice under grace in perfect ways. Then take 1 step. The universe will handle the rest.